Welcome students. This is for the Diploma in Pharmacy student exit exam, already announced. The examination on the next month, October. It's according to the National Board of Examination in Medical Sciences Department of Examination notice. They have given that 3rd, 4th and 5th will be the examination for the exit exam for Diploma in Pharmacy students. I have already taken many classes for each subject. So please, you can subscribe my channel and you can get the point by point in one question, possibility of other questions can be explained. So if you listen to that, it will be helpful for me. It is completely free, so it will be helpful for you. If there is anything extra, if you need, you can comment. Only few days are there for your examination. This I have taken today for pharmaceutics. Already there is 104 questions. Already we have last 2 months back itself I have uploaded. Now I am continuing with some nearly 100 more questions, or somewhat 90-95 questions we can see today. Little more detail in number 104 question. That means 104 already completed. So today's question, the diploma exit exam students, you can listen to that and it will be make use of it. Capsules are a solid dosage form. Even you can say it is a unit dosage form, which the definition for tablets also we say, in which the drug substances are enclosed in a water soluble shell. It's true, because we know that capsules are a solid dosage form in which the drugs and or excipients are enclosed in a soft or hard soluble shell. It should be soluble in our intestine, then only you can get the disintegration and dissolution. Just a simple question. And a pH of small intestine. The next question, what is the pH of small intestine? They are given a choice of 1 to 2 pH, 3 to 4 pH, 6 pH, 7 to 8. The students may be doubtful. We know that small intestine pH should be an alkali pH, not acidic pH. Stomach will be acidic pH. So you can see this, you can remember. Starting from oral cavity, its pH is 6.8 to 7.5. Stomach pH is 1.5 to 2. Duodenum pH is 5.6 to 8. And small intestine pH is 7.2 to 7.5. And the colon, large intestine, the pH is 7.9 to 8.5. So you know that it is 7 to 8 is the pH which we can, the range can be selected in the answer. Perforated, the spraying, pan coating. Perforated pan is used for, is it for sugar coating, film coating, or both A and B? None of the above. They have given the answer. Sugar coating can be done by this perforated pan coating system, and film coating can also be done even for tablets, granules, which can be filled in the hard gelatin capsules, which you are seeing. There is Fursawate capsules which are available, most of the vitamins, and which are coated granule capsules which we can observe in the market. And the coating can be done for tablet, film coating, and sugar coating can also be done by means of this pan coating. Next question. Empty capsules have moisture content in the range of whether it is 60% or 13 to 16% or 50 to 70 percentage or 30 percentage? The answer is 13.6 percentage. So the MT, you should know some idea why it is 13.16 percentage. Empty gelatin capsules typically have a moisture content of 13 to 16 percentage. The amount of water in a capsule can affect its physical properties such as its mechanical strength, glass transition, temperature and shelf life. It's 13 to 16 the answer. And the next question is, soft gelatin capsule should not contain more than dash ppm parts per million of iron content, the metal content as an impurity. The answer says 5 parts per million, 15 parts per million of iron, 40 parts per million, 60 parts per million. The limit is 15 parts per million. The limit gelatin used for soft gelatin capsule should not contain more than 15 parts per million of iron metal as an impurity in soft gelatin capsule. You may be knowing about soft gelatin capsule of A and E capsule. Enteric resin used for coating is enteric resin. What all the resins can be used for enteric coating of tablets? Cellulose, zeon or zein, shellac, all the above. Shellac is from a natural source. You can see this is the resins. What is this enteric coating are used to coat tablets that are meant to pass through the stomach, not to be released in the stomach. It should be released in a small intestine. It should cross the duodenal area. Stomach without dissolving, then release this drug content in the intestine only. Some common materials which can be used for enteric coating are cellulose acetate phthalate. They are given only cellulose, cannot be done. Hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose is not in our list. Methyl cellulose phthalate can be used, HPMCP. Polyvinyl acetyl phthalate is also can be used as an enteric coating resin for enteric tablets. And shellac, which can be used, which is natural source, which can be used. So the only they have used that shellac. The other two are not the answer for enteric resin. So the other answers also the students can remember by means of listening to my class. So the next question, base for chewable tablets include whether it is mannitol, glucose, lactose, none of the above. The answer is mannitol. The base for chewable tablets, remember, mannitol is used as an excipient in chewable tablet because it's non-hygroscopic and can help with moisture sensitivity drugs. So it's not a hygroscopic, that's why moisture sensitivity drugs can be used with mannitol for chewable. Mannitol occurs naturally in pineapple, olives, asparagus, sweet potatoes and carrot. Xylitol is also can be used. Xylitol also known as wood sugar. Xylitol is used in chewable tablets to help with dry mouth and prevent cavities. The next question, enteric coated tablets disintegrate in where? Just now we have discussed this. It may be the known answer very interestingly. Stomach they have given a choice, liver they have given a choice, intestine and mouth. Intestine is the answer. So you can see that the picture, enteric coated drugs do not dissolve in the acidic condition of the stomach. Enteric coated drugs readily dissolve in the alkaline pH of the small intestine. So any question regarding enteric coating, you can write very clearly about this questions which we have discussed. Next question, hardness of tablet is measured by, there are instruments for checking the hardness of the tablet. Pfizer testing, Erweka tester, this is Pfizer tester. Erweka tester is a digital automatic tester, and this is also from a gauge which can give the strong cope tester. Third, last one is all the above. So all the three can be used in the answer which they have given. So you should remember Pfizer tester, Erweka tester, strong cope tester, there is another tester is also Monsanto tester which you might have studied. Formit tester is also available. So you should be very careful to know about other new testers which is available. Hardness tester. Whiskering is a problem which arises in the tablet manufacturing compression defects like sticking, picking, malting, sticking, picking, and layering. These all are some of the complex or some of the problems which arise in the compression machine. This whiskering is also observed by use of dash type of punches they have used. Whether convex punches are available and flat punches are available, concave punches are available, biconcave punches are available, and even mark with mark A, B, company's mark and identification mark with punches are available. 4-5 tablets together punches are available nowadays, new technology. The answer is concave punches will cause us this type of whiskering. Due to even damage to the punch also may cause. Whiskering in a tablet defects that occurs when a tablet has a whiskering like appearance at the edges. This defect is caused due to concave punches, and sometimes they are worn means broken punches. Face, poor condition, especially when the punches are very deep shape. Like shown is concave punches I have shown in the picture. These are some of the examples students should remember. Concave punches will cause us whiskering. It's a problem. And shells of, next question, shells of gelatin capsule is made elastic by adding. How you are increasing the elasticity, the flexibility of a gelatin capsules? By sorbitol, povidone, PEG and lactose they are given choice. Sorbitol is an example. Next question, how much amount is accepted to dissolve in a dissolution medium in 20 minutes at 50 rpm? We know that dissolution unit. How much amount is accepted to dissolve in a dissolution chamber? Pedal type dissolution apparatus is shown there. The answer is not less than 80%. They have given not less than 70%, not more than 80%, not less than 80% and 80%, but not less than 80% is the correct answer. What's the role of cam track in tablet compression machine? What is cam track? You should know. Cam track means which is holding the punches, upper punches, lower punches, even single punch will also have this cam track in a fixed area where it will make the punches and the die to be hold, turret where the dice will be to hold it, and that is the tracks. Track means how the track, cam track. You can see the movements of the punch takes place by the cam tracks, which you can see in the picture. This is the track. Lower cam track, upper cam track. If it is a double punch rotary compressor, rotary press, tablet press machine, then it needs cam tracks. So the answer is of proper movement of the punches will be made by the cam track. Not proper movement for the granules, that is granule feeder is there. And proper movement of both granules and punches, it's not right. Proper movement of granules and hopper is also not right. Understand? So, cam track is connected with the punches, connected with the movement of the punches, upper punch, lower punch. This student should remember. Which tablet compression machine is the best for compression of granules? The next question. Whether it is single press, longitudinal press. This is single press, is available in our institution. This is longitudinal press. This is not for granule compression. This is rotary press. That is circular turret will be there. Upper track, lower track, upper punch, lower punch, dice stage. Everything will be there, fast running. That is rotary press, which is used for compression of very best machine for the compression of granules. This is stamping press, cannot be used for compressing granules for tablets. Which capsule size has the maximum capacity? This also in the capsule chapter you might have studied. 5, 1, 0 and 3 zeros. So, you should know that 0, 0, 0 is the larger capsule. So, you can see the size picture for you to remember. I have made 3 zeros means large capsule, 2 zeros, single zero, then only 1, then 2, 3, like that it will come. So, 3 zeros holds 1000 milligram, large capsule. 2 zeros hold 735 milligram. 1 zero holds 500 milligram. And 1 holds 400 milligram. And 3 holds 200 milligram. Like that it will go down. So you should know that how much the milligram can be hold. What is the size of the capsule, hard gelatin capsules. And next question, the 3 zero size of capsule can fill the volume of, already we have seen, that is 1000 milligram. 500 milligram, no. It's for 1 0. 250, no. 750, no. And next question, packing is used for bulk handling, warehouse storage and transport shipping. The most common form is a pelletized unit load that pack tightly into containers. And there is, you should know what is primary packing, what is secondary packing, what is tertiary packing, what is quaternary packing, and what is the secondary packing, tertiary packing, you should know. So you see, they have asked the most common form of pelletized unit load that pack tightly into a container. See the continuation, dosage form of a tablet. When it is coming to the blister packing, then it is called primary packing. When it is packed in a cotton for 10 caps tablets strips, then it is secondary packing. When it is made into a box with 10 box, 20 box to the transportation, then that is called tertiary packing. So tertiary packing is the most common form of pelletized unit load packing tightly into a container for the warehouse. So you should write that tertiary packing is the answer. Packing testing includes what all the packing testing can be done. Shock testing and drop testing, shock because traveling, shock testing, vibration testing, friability test and all very different, hardness, pliability, disintegration, dissolution. These all can be done in the tablet manufacturing. This after manufacturing, transportation, packing, you can see shock testing, drop testing, vibration testing, incline impact. See, this is shock testing machine. This is vibration test machine. This is inclining. The box, when it is inclining, whether it is broken or inclining impact testing, all the above can be done for the packing testing include. So these pictures, students should remember while going to the examination, you should not forget anything about this packing testing. Disadvantages of plastic material in pharmaceutical packing. What are the disadvantages? You can see, release alkali to the aqueous preparation, Plastic will not do. That may be alkali, maybe from a glass. And it's fragile, so easily broken? No, it is not fragile. They react with certain chemicals. Usually chemicals is not in pharmaceutical packing, it will not come. So it doesn't have, that is also some, but it is not perfectly, we cannot say it is a disadvantage. But absorption, permeability to moisture is possibility than a glass container or an amber colored container which you are using for packing. So water, why this is the point which I want to remember, why we want to say absorption permissible for moisture and the product can be is a disadvantage in a plastic material in pharmaceutical product. Water as a vapor can pass through some plastic packing considerably more easily than expected. So it is one of the most damaging contaminant. Moisture enter means it will contaminate, it will mold will be forming. Since the vast majority of the pharmaceutical product, the water content has to be accurately maintained. Once the water enter, they are, because water soluble product are maximum 90% which we are taking oral drugs, they are all water soluble. So which is the capsule filling machine? Osaka, this is a capsule filling machine. There are semi-automatic or fully automatic is also available. Johnson, fully automatic, not fully automatic, it is manually hand filling machine. Johnson. Macofar is fully automatic capsule filling machines are available. So all the above, this company is available in the market. Gelatin is hydrolyzable product of, whether it is an hydrolyzable product of pectin, pectin is an enzyme, no. Is a is a tannin, no. Shellac, no. But collagen, you see collagen when it is got hydrolyzed, acid hydrolysis or enzyme hydrolysis or basic hydrolysis by means of heat, it becomes gelatin into a solution, and after heating and cooling it can be changed into heating, it can be, or cooling it can be changed into gel. This is what the gelatin reaction. So gelatin is a hydrolyzed product of collagen. And you see which of the following industrial dryer is used for drying tablet granules? We know very well tablet granules, they have a drum dryer, we cannot do. Drum dryer for to make some syrups or coffee, cakes forming, it cannot be used for tablet, especially granules. Fluidized bed dryer, we have studied, it is used for fluidized bed dryer. Spray dryer, not possible because it can be used for spray dryer, that is used for from after coating the tablets it can be used. Freeze dryer we cannot use for tablet granulation. It can be used, freeze drying can be used for other purposes can be done. Process control is carried out. Process control. A process is going on and the process is controlling means where they are asking before production. Process means while production. During production, that is the correct answer. After production, that is quality control. Process control means the quality, that is quality assurance or in process check, these all comes process control. So during the production. A lipid bilayer structure that encloses an internal aqueous volume is known as. It's an interesting question, and this is an diploma student. Nowadays the syllabus is new, technology have been impregnated, like how the encapsulation, how the nanoparticles, how the lysosomes, Niosomes, these all you have to know about the very clearly, at least the definition. So a lipid bilayer structure that encloses an internal aqueous volume is known as, whether it is Niosome, they are asking, whether it is an liposome. This is the liposome structure. You can see internal structure is aqueous component surrounded by non-aqueous and non-ionic surface acting or surfactants bilayer. And this is also, you can see that same picture about that core part. The internal part is aqueous core, outside is bilayer of that is phospholipids. This is an liposome structure actually. And this is a structure of nanoparticles or a solid lipid nanoparticle which they have shown. It has surfactants outside and the lipid and the active principle of the drug will be inside. This is totally different from liposome. So liposome or liposome, you can say liposomes are bilayer structure. You should remember bilayer structure, but you should remember that internal part that is encloses an internal aqueous volume. Aqueous volume. Remember the student. So that is the liposome. This is another one about the simple nanoparticles can be prepared. The drug inside the drug can be the core substance, not like aqueous. It's the core of the liposome. Here you can see inside the drug particles with active can be kept as nanoparticles and it can be released. So there are many questions in that same will come in this slide also. A spherical solid lipid particle prepared from physiological liquid, our physiological liquid dispersed in water or in aqueous surface solution. Which one? What they have asked, clearly you should understand. A physiological lipid is used, prepared from physiological lipid, a solid lipid, spherical lipid dispersed in water or in aqueous surface solution. That is the answer is solid lipid nanoparticle. Very new technology. So solid lipid nanoparticle means, that is the answer, a spherical particle that are used as colloidal drug delivery system. They are made up of from a solid lipid such as triglyceride. That means our physiological lipid, that is triglyceride, waxes and fatty acids. They are dispersed in water or in an aqueous surface acting or surfactant solution. This is the definition for solid lipid nanoparticle. Solid lipid nanoparticle. This much is enough. So they have given a choice: solid lipid nanoparticle, liposome, niosome, nanoparticle. So liposomes bilateral. Just now we have seen in that previous question. Now solid lipid nanoparticle means this definition you should remember. Suppose if they ask a liposome, it is a tiny spherical vesicle with a lipid layer that's usually delivered drug, vaccine and gene. That you can remember. And also you can see the aqueous core layer is in the center. And what is niosomes? The third niosomes are nanovesicles that are made of non-ionic surfactants, niosomes, and have a unique structure that allows them to encapsulate both hydrophilic and hydrophobic, substance, lipophilic and lipophobic also. It can be like that. Hydrophobic or lipophilic substances can also be added. A nanoparticle is generally a particle of matter that is 1 to 100 nanometer in diameter. They can also be fibers or tubes or less than 100 nanometers in 2 directions. Next question, ionic, non-ionic surfactant base, that is multi-laminar or unilaminar vesicle structure. That's now, just now we have seen. That is a non-ionic. The word non-ionic surfactants, just the definition, niosomes, I was saying non-ionic surfactants based on multilaminar or unilaminar vesicle structure. Answer is niosome. They are given a choice of microsome, liposomes and nanoparticles. So all the 4 we have known that what is the difference between liposome, niosome, and you should know about the solid lipid nanoparticles. All these 3 especially you should know the differences. And the next one they have asked a question, this particulate particulate system is also known as, that means there is a particulate system in this nanoparticles, neosomes, liposomes. There is a particulate system which is known as bodies of water, and that one is, you can say, aquasomes, neosomes, liposomes and dendrimers they are given, but the answer is aquasomes. What is aquasomes? I have written here also because the student should know what is aquasomes. Aquasomes are made up of 3 layers. A ceramic core. A ceramic core means it is an aqueous absorbing nature. There is a ceramic core, an oligomer coat, and a bioactive molecule. The core is usually made up of calcium phosphate or hydroxypitate. Hydroxypitate. This you should remember. The core is made up of calcium phosphate or hydroxypitate. The carbohydrate layer provides a water-like environment for the bioactive molecules. See the picture? Carbohydrate coat. The center red is red ceramic and a carbohydrate coat, and thence the drug coat is seen in the picture very clearly. So what they say, the carbohydrate layer provides a water-like environment for the bioactive molecules, that is the drug, which is yellow color dots which is shown there. In the pharmaceutical industry, they are often described as bodies of water. So what is bodies of water? Aquasomes, which has 3 layers: calcium phosphate and hydroxyapatite or ceramic diamond in the center, and polycompound is coated, drug absorption, then core, then coated, then the drug. So you can see ceramic coated core and drug loaded aquasomes. So aquasomes I have shown very clearly. So this you should remember. If they ask question, please answer in that way. And they ask next question, what do you mean by QA and QC? This is very, very easy. QA is for quality assurance and QC is quality control. So they have asked quality assurance and quenching control. No. Quality adjustment and quality completion. No. Quality assurance and quality control is correct. Very easy. Quality adjustment and quenching control is wrong. And what is QA? It is measurement of degree and which is product satisfy the need. No. Any system process used to ensure the quality in process. Quality in process. While the process quality is identified is called quality assurance. Process of identifying defects, no. It is a correctively tool, no. Then you can see the next question. Standard unit volume in metric system is microliter, milliliter, centiliter, liter. So answer is liter actually. Unit measurement 1 cubic, these all should be remembered, student. 1 cubic meter is equal to 1 cubic meter is equal to 1000 liter. 1 barrel means 0.1500987 cubic meter, and that data I have given. 1 cubic foot means what? 1 cubic decimeter. Here 1 liter is equal to 0.11 cubic meter, or you can say 1 liter it is. So that is what you have seen. The gallon means 1 gallon is equal to 3.785 liter. 1 pint is equal to 0.473 liters, you have to remember. 1 cubic inch, 1 cubic inches, like that I have given some of them. So anyhow, colloidal mill is suitable for manufacturing of emulsion, suspension, toothpaste, all the above. What is colloidal mill? Colloidal mill is this type of pressing and making. It can be used for emulsion. You can see the details. Pharmaceutical colloidal mill is used for manufacturing suspension, ointments, creams and pharmaceutical emulsion. You can see the charge of the solution and it rotates in a tiny area like mortar and pestle. More than that, it can be prepared for these solutions. And you can see indicate which of the following statement is true. Oil soluble surfactants have high HLB value calculation you should study, or hydrophilic in nature, the spelling is not typed properly, can be used as an emulsifier to produce water in oil emulsion, or efficient solubilized agent. So the answer indicate which one of the following statement is true. Oil soluble surfactants, that means can be used as an emulsifier to produce water in oil emulsion. So what is the concept behind? The student should understand. Oil soluble surfactants means water in oil. Water should be dispersed in the oil as a continuous phase. That should be, you should remember. Which of the following properties are characteristic of micro emulsion? So they have given a choice of high surfactant content, droplet size greater than 1 millimeter, transparent system, and thermodynamically stable. But the answer is high surfactant content. As you can see, micro emulsion require a high concentration of surfactant than a simple emulsion. Next question, which one of the following property are characteristic of deflocculated suspension? Deflocculated suspension, flocculated suspension, you can see. Deflocculated suspension, they will form the cake. So they have asked what is the properties of closely packed and sediment to form a cake. A deflocculated suspension, usually it will make a cake. Flocculated suspension may not make that. You can see the difference. High sedimentation rate, no. Formation of flocks, no. And a rapid clearance of supernatant liquid is also not correct. So in micro emulsion pan coating process, dash size particles are used. Very clearly it is 35 to 500 micron, 5000 micron. It is not 2 to 600 micron or 5 to 300 micron or 600 to 5000 micron. It is 35, small to high micron. Even they have given to confuse you 600 to 5000 micron. So small 35 to 5000 micron. This coating can be done, micro emulsion pan coating. And you can see bloom strength is very important for gelatin ranges. It is actually bloom strength they have given in the reference. Maximum should be 300, high should be above 200, medium to be 120 to 200, and bloom strength can be even low. Bloom strength is below 120 grams. Pressure will be given. So the bloom strength, you can see the gelatin bloom strength is measured how firm or soft gelatin is when a cool and set, and determines the texture, how it can be recipe is used, or rupture recipe is used it. So its strength is 150 to 250 they are given, but medium is 120 to 200, but you can say 150 to 250 is the correct answer. And you can see the next question, viscosity of gelatin can be ranged from gelatin. So it is 25 to 35 millipoise. Viscosity is measured by poise. Millipoise, centipoise are there. So 30 to 50 is not correct. So 25 to 45. 30 to 50 is also wrong. 2 times it is written. Same answer. That is, one is millipoise, another is poise. Not same answer. Poise, confusion. But the millipoise means 25 to 45 millipoise. The viscosity of gelatin range from 25 to 40 millipoise, 8 to 20 centipoise, 40 degrees centigrade, and 6.67% of gelatin solution. So the following statement is true of lotion, except which one? You can see lotion and liniment we might have studied in pharmaceutics. Lotion are applied by means of brush or applied by our hand slowly. But you can see liniment you need to give pressure because it needs to therapeutic action by the swelling area. So you need some pressure and friction is needed to be applied. So you see, this is the, which is the statement is not to lotion they have asked. That is a negative sign of answer should be selected. So aqueous alcoholic solution suspended in the aqueous medium is lotion. Applied on the broken skin, on broken skin, even lotion can be applied for cleaning purpose. But liniment cannot be done. Applied with friction, only liniment, not lotion. So this is the negative. None of the above is also not the answer, because applied with friction is not for lotion. So you can see this difference, liniment and lotion. I have kept a difference here because sometimes they may ask aqueous and or oligogenous solution, liniment, but here aqueous and sometimes alcoholic preparation, and applied for the skin by rubbing, but here without friction, without rubbing, lotion is applied. That's why we have selected that is applied with friction is a negative point for the lotion. Highly viscosity with the lotion, but low viscosity than liniment. It is highly viscosity than a lotion, but here it is lotion is viscosity is less. It will be watery in nature. And applied relieve pain and swelling joints, but this is applied for cosmetics and medical purpose for cleaning any debris for that can be used, and even for external use. Suitable for unbroken skin for liniment, but here suitable for even slightly dry skin, and even in applied in the broken skin cleaning also can be used lotions, but liniment cannot be used. A elixir is also a liquid preparation which contains 38% of volume by volume alcohol. Then what is the proof according to IP? That is the question. So what do you mean by proof spirit or absolute spirit or proof spirit? The names proof spirit in IP, Indian Pharmacopoeia. Whether it is 76% or 70% or 57%. Actually correct answer is 57.1%. 57 is also correct. 64.35. The strength of alcohol is calculated proof degree. The Indian standards or Indian Pharmacopoeia 100% proof spirit is equal to 57% of volume by volume of ethanol. That is 100% 57 volume by volume ethanol. And this is an example, that is 38% of that is they told elixir containing an elixir. What is that elixir? That is phenobarbital elixir, which is of 15 mg per 5 ml in a liquid oral formulation of phenobarbital that contain 38% of volume by volume alcohol. It is not recommended for children because of potential for alcohol to accumulate when they taken repeatedly. And 1 ml of is equal to how many ml of minim? That is a metric system, or it is a calculating system. We should know about the systems of measuring. 1 ml is equal to how many minim? So it is 15 is the correct answer, 30. But if you see the data of ml and the cubic or that is cubic centimeter or CCS, 1 cc. So 1 ml is equal to 1 cc, 1 cc is equal to 15 to 16 minims, or 1 cc is equal to 15 to 16 drops, that is called goutte. So 1 ml is equal to 15 to 16 drops also. The fluid is generally written as cc. So standard abbreviation, you may see mls written by abbreviation beginning is eliminated now. The Klux formula is also very important. Weight is mentioned as how the Klux formula, when they calculate, they are using pounds, they are not using kilograms. The answer is kilogram, gram or grain, but they use pounds. Klux formula is used for to find out the child dosage from the adult dose. Weight of the child divided by 150 is a commonly in IBS means pounds into adult dose. You will get the child dose. And then cold cream is also known as, whether it can be called as foundation cream, no. Whether it can be called as soft cream, no. Skin moisturizer, it cannot be called as a skin moisturizer cream, it cannot be called, but skin moisturizer, it has a capacity to moisturize the skin, but it is not a moisturizing cream. Skin protective also we cannot say. Cold cream is significantly thicker than a moisturizer, which has a thickening consistency overall. In contrast to cold face cream, which hydrate the skin and partially cleanses it, moisturizes, hydrated the skin. Plasticizers are added to nail lacquers to provide what? To film hardness? No. Flexibility, toughness, softness, flexibility is the correct answer. Plasticizer are added in the nail lacquer to give flexibility. In nail, you can see in the nail polish, plasticizer are added for flexibility. Which of the following test is performed for lipstick? Breaking, elastic, washability, none of the above. You should know, actually there are various tests which done for lipstick, that is color control, determination of melting point, softening point, and rancidity, microbial test, rapid test, and breaking load test. Breaking load test means this type of breaking load test, when the lipstick should not break when she is opening from the lipstick, when she want to use in the lips. If it is breaking like this, then it will be waste for the product. So breaking test is very important for the lipstick manufacturing. Which of the following is not molding related problem in lipstick? There are many problems which can be seen. Actually they have given laddering, catering, deforming, and sweating. But sweating is not coming to the molding problem. Molding problem, you can see laddering, lipstick does not look smooth or homogeneous if the mold is not properly made, and you can see even deformation noticeable in soft formula, and catering, crack, and that is cratering is also shows a flammable which sticks, develops dimples, and the lipsticks also can be seen. Product size of 1 to 30 micron may be obtained using. Can you do by means of size reduction in by very small by roller mill? No, it is a coarse powder. And fluidized energy mill can give very fine 1 to 30 micron. Hammer mill will not give coarse powder. And cutter means it is making into small pieces. Larger pieces can be made. So particle size reduction will not enhance the absorption of. So we are going to see about the size reduction. When you increase the particle size reduction when you do, what is the type of absorption can be done? It can be done by means of hydrophilic compounds absorption very easily. Not hydrophobic compound, not weak acid, not weak base. It has an impact of hydrophilic, water soluble compounds. They will enhance the absorption by means of size reduction. Particle size can enhance the absorption of that can enhance the absorption of hydrophobic drugs. That means can enhance the hydrophobic drugs also, but we are telling, for example, hydrophilic compounds. In even hydrophobic compounds can also be done by distribution, but specifically hydrophilic compounds can enhance the that is, for example, absorption more than the hydrophobic compounds. So this point I just added because even it can be helpful for hydrophobic also, but even hydrophilic is more than that. So we have to select the hydrophilic if they give this type of choice. Following are the example for oil in water emulsion expected. Which one? Milk, you know that oil in water. Are you correct? Oil in water or water in oil emulsion of milk? Following example for oil in water emulsion. Water in, that is, milk means oil in water emulsion. Shaving cream is an foam, it is not an emulsion actually. So we cannot say that it is an oil in water or water in oil emulsion. And even if you see vanishing cream also, you can see it is an oil in water type of. But cold cream is not an you can see oil in water emulsion. It is water and oil emulsion cold cream. Because following ratio are used for preparation of emulsion: fixed oil, water, gum 4:2:1. Volatile oil, water, gum 4:2, 4:4:2. Both of above is the answer actually, though the ratio can be used for preparation of emulsion for volatile oil and fixed oil. Slightly different, 4:2:1 and 4:4:2. And none of the above is also not the answer. Above the two, both of them can be used. Young's rule for calculating child's dose. The pediatric dose, child dose, age of the child divided by age of the child plus 12 into adult dose. You can find out the answer. Young's rule, the medication calculation, child dose can be easily calculated. Age of the child divided by age of the child in a year plus 12 into adult dose, you will get the child dose. 1 drop is equal to how much of ml? So we can say it is 0.04 ml. The answer they have given is 0.6, 0.006, 0.4, but 0.04 is the correct. A drop of water approximately 0.4 milliliter. However, pharmacists use a standard of 0.05 ml for a drop, which is 50 micro ml. So, or 20 drops per milliliter. Emulsion or which type of dose form? It is whether it is monophasic, biphasic, triphasic or tetraphasic. It is biphasic. And then steps in rapid sand filter used for water purification are all except. So you should know what is water purification, sand filter. So backwashing is done, rapid mixing is done, flocculation is done, but coagulation is not coming in that picture. So that's what you have to remember. You can see here the steps in rapid sand filtration for water purification include rapid mixing, flocculation, and also sedimentation is not written there, filtration, backwashing, but coagulation is not there. The negative point they have asked the question. So coagulation is not there. All the other you have to remember. Storage in a cool place means, don't think that is 0 degrees centigrade. It is 8 to 25 degrees centigrade. 2 to 8 is not correct. 5 to 10 is not correct. If 1 ounce is equal to, if 1 fluid ounce, FLOZ means 1 fluid ounce is equal to 480 minim. How many milliliters are there in 1 fluid ounce? We know 1 ounce means 30. Actually, this is the size, but 32 something it will come, but 30 ml usually is the ounce glass. Milk is an example for emulsion. Natural emulsion. It is an oil in water emulsion. Very clear, natural emulsion. It will break, it will crack. Your paneer you are preparing and it will go fermentation, and curd we are preparing, and serum milk can be removed, whey is preparing, lots of dairy product. So milk is an example, natural emulsion. The extraction process where powdered drug is kept in a contact with a suitable solvent with a suitable time. That means 1 day, 2 days, 5 hours, 10 hours, 7 days, like that when you keep. What is the thing? That is maceration, everybody knows. But you should know about, as a diploma students, all should know what is percolation, what is decoction, what is maceration, what is reverse percolation. That's why I take one point. Percolation is a movement of filters, movement and filtering the fluid through the porous material. Decoction is method of extraction, boiling this herbal or the plant material and dissolving the chemicals and materials. Maceration is one of the oldest technique. The coarse or powder plant material is soaked in the solvent for a long time, a prescribed time, a prescribed period of time. The process has been done, a suitable solvent. So that's called maceration. That's why the answer is maceration. A reverse percolation, a part of the percolate, generally 3/4 the volume of the finished preparation is reversed. Titanium dioxide is used where? In lotion to prevent the UV light. Whether it is to give a glow to the skin? No. Acts as an astringent? No, it's not a tannin to give an astringent effect. Act as an antiseptic? It is not an antibiotic, or it is not having any antibacterial activity, titanium dioxide. So it's in lotion, it prevents UV light. So vitamin tablets are generally formulated as usually, whether it is in hypodermic tablets, no, only potassium bromide, they are all hypodermic. Sublingual tablets, sorbitols, all these things. Effervescent tablet like Disprin, which are used for chewable tablets, will be used for vitamins especially. Calamine lotion, everybody knows, it's having the basic zinc oxide. It is not basic zinc sulfide, or it is not basic zinc carbide or basic hydroxide. Remember, basic zinc oxide. Calamine lotion, very commonly we are using. Then the component of tablet machine which control the shape and the size of the tablet is dies. Punches are there, cam tracks are there, hoppers are there, but the shape and size mostly decided by the dies. So die, punches, you can see there is star shape dies, and punches also should cooperate, but mainly dies. According to the dies only the punches can be used. The shapes will be decided. Which among the following is this an anti-dandruff drug? Selenium sulfide, not zinc sulfate, not zinc carbonate, not sodium fluoride, selenium sulfide. Remember, some common dandruff shampoos, selenium sulfide shampoos are available. Salicylic acid shampoos, they are also dandruff. Ketoconazole shampoos are there, dandruff. That is fluocinolone shampoos are also available, anti-dandruff. So here the anti-dandruff, they are given a choice of selenium sulfide. Blood plasma and blood serum preparation are dried by freeze drying, not by vacuum drying, spray drying, not by fluidized bed dryer. Occocets, OCC, somewhere they are putting an OCUCRTS, occocets, that is ocular. Ear preparation, no. Nasal preparation, no. It's not an oral preparation, it is an eye preparation. It's for occocets or certs inserting into the ocular. And creams are emulsion, not suspension. They are not ointments. They are not paste. They are emulsions. Which of the following is natural emulsifying agent obtained from vegetable source? Starch, gelatin, egg yolk, wool fat, we cannot say. Actually, natural emulsifying agent, there are many. You may be knowing about acacia, that is what it is written. Vegetable sources like acacia, tragagan, alginate, chondrus, and xanthan, and pectin. Animal sources, you can see gelatin, animal source. They have asked natural emulsifying agent, vegetable source. That is the question you should understand. Gelatin is also can be used, but it is an animal source. Egg yolk can also be used, it is an animal source. Wool fat can also be used as an emulsifying agent, it is an animal source. But the question says vegetable source, plant source. So starch. But starch, we cannot, it is not in the listed out, but starch are the main thing which is present in acacia and tragagan. Understand? Which of the following is a benzodiazepine? Diazepam we know, benzodiazepine. Nitrazepam is also benzodiazepine. Triazolone is also benzodiazepine. But zolpidem is also it is not a benzodiazepine. This is a structure. You can see it has a 2 nitrogen, but inside the ring, but it is 5-membered and 6-membered ring, not like 8-membered. Or octane. In benzodiazepine, originally they have 8-member ring structure, benzodiazepine. That is, pine means 8-member ring structure with 2 nitrogen. You can see the structure. That is not seen in zolpidem. So zolpidem is also a sedative, but it is not, cannot be used for in this purpose. It is not comes under benzodiazepine. And a non-drug part added to the formulation to aid the dilution or a filler, satisfy, maintain taste masking is known as additive, because preservative means it is having an antibacterial activity should be there. Active ingredient, we know that it is a drug, and additive means it can be a filler, it can be a diluent which can increase the size of the product, or binding agent, and whether it is a binding agent, stramonium, no, simply they have written. But it is an additive, you can say diluent. The formulation used for dental hygiene are known as insufflation. No, insufflation means something inhaling. Even you can say that as inhaler or intubator can also be said, but it is not, and we cannot say it is a dental hygiene drug or substance. Can you say sachets? Sachets, no, it is not. We cannot say that type of formulation. Snuff for nose we can adding, it is also cannot be said. But dentifriers like paste, toothpaste, they are also can be dental hygiene formulation used for dental hygiene. They get dentifriers is the correct word. And the meaning term RX means take thou is the Latin word. Many places they are recipe they have given. Recipe also they can say RX, and but you can say RX the take thou. This is the meaning of take the medicine. RX means the superscription. Lycopodium spore method can be used usually in the cognosy we are doing for finding out the number of starch presence. Same thing, because it has a uniform size. Percentage of the crude drug can be obtained. Multi-layer tissues of cells. Well-defined particles which can be counted. That is the main thing. Counting. Lycopodium spore method means number of quantitative estimation of quantitative microscopy. It is main quantitative microscopy example itself Lycopodium spore method. Number of starch, number of grains can be identified in a powder. So well-defined particles which can be counted. That is the answer. Characteristic part of irregular thickness, length of which it is measured is and all wrong. And unless otherwise state the individual monograph of pharmacopoeia in a disintegration test, entry coated tablet first dissolution carried out in what? Surely it should be water, because it is in intestine only it should be released. It is, and that too it is the pH is 7 to 8. It is very nominal alkali pH. So water should be used, not phosphate buffer or 0.1 molar sulfuric acid or 0.1 molar sulfuric hydrochloric acid. In nail polish, following polymer is used as a film former. Which one? In nail polish, you can use a polymer is used for polishing. That is nitrocellulose, not polylactic acid or hydroxy propyl methyl cellulose or cellulose acetate phthalate. We are using nitrocellulose as a film forming polymer in nail polish. So nitrocellulose, you should remember how it is, gives the polish shiny. You can see the cellulose which is shown there. And bloom strength is used to check the quality in lactose or ampules or hard to the tablets. Gelatin is the answer. Is the hardness testing. Boom test already we have seen the strength, and boom test strength measured in the firm strength of the gel, measured the amount of force of the gram needed to compress a pledge to 4 millimeter into the gelatin gel. How many pressure you should give breaking it? The higher the broom strength, stronger the gel. Healing agent used to hand creams. Healing agent. What is that? Soft paraffin. Not urea, not beeswax, not terryl alcohol. Which filler cannot be used? Filler means diluents. increasing the bulkness. For the preparation of tablets, for amine containing basic drugs to be avoided decolorization of the tablet. Which one? Because lactose should not be used basic drug, containing basic drug. What happens? It will decoloration thing takes place. Which of the following is commonly used bulk agent in formation of freeze drying low loose drug product? In that, mannitol, you should remember, low loose drug product. Mannitol, glycerin, sucrose and other disaccharides can be used freeze dried products as bulk agent when concentration of active ingredient is very small or very potent drug, very small. So in that, mannitol can be preferred for freeze drying. In that, we can use as a filler or diluent, bulking agent. So bulking agent, filler, diluent, these all names you should remember. Mannitol can be used, lactose can be used, lactose which cannot be used for basic drug. So like that, some of the points you should remember for your MCQs, how to answer very clearly. Make it some hints. Listen. And you can see purity of water can be assessed by determining one of the following instrument. You see, pH is also an instrument, but it is having an not, you can say, and completely cannot be said as an instrument. pH meter is there, pH paper is there, and also even electrodes can be used. But viscosity, you cannot, we are always finding, even in a mechanical, electrical are there, but still we can use for Ostwald's viscometer, refractive index by Abyss refractometer. So they all, we cannot say it is an instrumental property or a conductivity, but conductivity by means of measuring the hardness, we are finding out the purity of the water, can be, you can say, select maximum conductivity. But all of them are having instruments nowadays available with digital, but still I want to say the correct answer is conductivity according to the choice they are given. The role of borax in cold cream is, what is its role? It's an in situ emulsifier. It's not an antimicrobial agent, or it doesn't provide a fine particle to polish the skin, or it doesn't give an antioxidant effect. It is borax actually saponifies fatty acids. It has a capacity to saponification, and it is in a beeswax and allows to more stable cream using the small quantity of soap, creating as an emulsifying agent. Indirectly, it acts as an emulsifying agent. So in situ, inside itself, it acts as an emulsifier. So filter aid, usually for filter aid to porous, makes the cakes to be porous. Some of the compound swelling character, like there are many, increase the pore size, they increase the porosity, like Kesselger, bentonite, they will increase the porosity and facilitate talc also, they facilitate the porous and to go for filtration. The sedimentation technique is used for size reduction, size separation. Whether it is for size reduction, no. Sediment and then size separation only, not distillation or decantation. It is for decantation is the process, we can say, using, but it is for separating the products. And dental caries is a characteristic of what? It is decalcification of the tooth and foul mouth odor. It is not stain from the staining of the teeth or tooth cancer or molting enamel. This doesn't. It is some bad odor, foul mouth odor, and decalcification of the tooth is called a dental caries. This is dental caries, tooth decay and cavity which can be gone for treatment. And emulsions are, again the question is asked whether it is an heterogenic system or biphasic system or dispersed system. All the above. It is dispersed, it is biphasic, it is heterogeneous. And a bacteriological endotoxin test is used to determine endotoxin test for bacteriological. It is for sterility, very easy. Foreign particulate, no. impurity, no, none of the above. It is sterility test. And then isotonicity for internal organ for adjustment by how you can adjust the isotonicity. Sodium chloride equivalent method can be used. Freezing point depression method can be used. These both can be used. So that both are, they are given an answer. Both can be used for isotonicity when you want to intraocular, even for ear or even any type of cells, any type of ocular solutions or in internal organ solutions have to have isotonicity. Size reduction of heat sensitivity material is done by, if suppose the material is very heat sensitivity, can you go for ball mill? No. Can you go for cut mill? No. Can you go for hammer mill? No. Fluidized energy mill is the best one. And a Maillard reaction is reacted to. Maillard reaction means actually proteins, when they are getting heated, and it gives the color, flavor, and the that is caramelization can also be like brown color, it may be down. So Maillard reaction react diluents especially. So when you are using sometimes heat for any type of product, you should be diluent selection is very important. You should not lactose will cause sometimes browning nature. Example, you can see Maillard reaction, chemical reaction occurs in amino acid and reduction sugars, reducing sugars react and malonites and brown food destructive flavor can come. Microcrystalline cellulose is used as a diluent or a disintegrant or binder. All of this can be used as a microcrystalline substance. So mottling of tablet is due to a poor mottling. So you can see the picture, the accumulation, and it doesn't looks nice for the tablet. And you can see the poor distribution of the dye, migration of the dye. So A and B are the answer. Mottling means poor distribution of the uniformity will not be there. Filler aid, Kesselger, charcoal, talc, these all are filler aid. So Kesselger, charcoal, talc, you remember is an answer. And when we come to addition of tablet, adhesion, that means adhesion of tablet material in the dye, something sticking, is called sticking actually. There is sticking, picking, molting, capping, these all are some of the problems which we can see. This is sticking of the punches and removing the part of the tablets. And there are cracking can be seen, lamination can be chipping. These all things you have to go and discuss slightly, and adhering of the tablet, sticking of the powder or the granules to the then sulfur powder sterilized by hot air oven is an example, not autoclave, hot air oven. It can be done by hot air oven, dry heat method. And the temperature and time used for sterilization in moist heat, 20 to 30 minutes, 120 degree for 30 minutes they are given, but exactly it is 121 degrees from 15 to 20 minutes only it can be given, but pressure has to be maintained for moist heat in autoclave, especially they have made autoclave, so that should be seen properly. But in this answer 120 degrees for 30 minutes is the correct one. So it is the when other compared, because above 130 we cannot go, above 125 also 30 minutes is very high time, more time, the product will be completely destroyed. So when you choice, you can see 120 to 30 minutes, but actually 121 degrees to 15 to 20 minutes with 15 lbs, that means ILBs can be, the pressure can be maintained. Anyhow, thank you for being with me in the many questions. When the time comes before the exam, I will go for the other subjects also. Some of the questions can be discussed in the near future. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe my channel and do the needful. Thank you.